Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Vaughn. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Give to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here and stay on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sends that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Tight ends are security blankets for quarterbacks, especially in situations like that, right? You don't need a lot of yards. Just find the big fella, put it on him, get the first down.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
There's O on the field. There's O on the field.
It's just one drive.
Top of the
Heisman. You got to put this behind you.
Yeah.
It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start.
come new quarterback.
This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to throw, it's Russell.
Oh,
Taking
no.
a shot on the first play.
Oh, you
And
bouncing.
incomplete on the deep ball.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
All right, the offense wanted a 1st down there, but they got the completion, and now it sets up a 4th down situation where it's manageable. I can accomplish it, and yes, I'm going for it.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Looking deep. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense might bring the house here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
Oh, throw it up!
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Genius.
Fuck. After a good return on the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it up the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Rebel. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had 1 game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's got an open man. Turns it on in midfield. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. To the air, it's Russell.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
One of the the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're working that left
Fuck,
side.
he's throwing it off his back foot
And
for
the
it.
defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not
yeah.
sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Back to pass. Pressure coming.
He's right
He
there.
just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The short hands, it's Cherry. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Come on, waste our time.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in
Oh,
traffic.
what the fuck? What the fuck?
Used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better
They about to
job
let this
keeping
go?
5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
I'm about to let this go. Oh my god! I couldn't even challenge! Bro, good night, dog.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Bro.
And they picked up 9 on
What
first
the
down.
fuck,
Hurry up,
bro?
2nd and short.
I cannot believe they
It's
just
gotta
gave
feel
him
good
that.
as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
The Rebels in a good spot here.
Bro,
with
this shit
2nd and
cheating,
short.
bro. This shit cheating.
Wants to go up top.
Give me that!
Got
That's
his
a
man
dick,
quick.
bro. What are you doing?
Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first
Bro,
down.
they cheated, dog. Oh
Nice
my
completion here to
lord,
this
they
wide receiver. And you're going to see this
cheated.
receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and
Can I get a
goal
cheating
from the
play?
8.
Huh?
Well, the play fake on the RPO
I
bought the
get a
receiver
cheating
some
play.
time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Belly stunner. Squirrel, squirrel, timber, timber.
Gets it out fast.
What?
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the inviting disaster.
Bro!
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout.
There's
They
no
want to
way
make
I'm
sure
about
they
to
have
play
everybody on the same page. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker.
Military stun.
Back has it. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of
What the
ways.
fuck he got going on, dog? He got a lineman out there? What the fuck?
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
This nigga
Big
gone
turning
cheating,
point
bro.
as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
What the fuck type play is that?
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Right down the middle. Working on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to scramble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Bringing the heat. Now adjusting. He makes the grab. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
That's for fucking hole.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again.
All that for a fucking hole. Goodness gracious.
So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws to the wideout. It's
greedy as
incomplete,
fuck.
and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Cherry. Tripped up for the tackle.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Longhorns will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the plate.
Oh my God.
And that'll be a turnover on down.
Shit.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have...
He's got it inside the 30. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Touchdown, Vegas. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cherry. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Vaughn.
Fuck out of
He's
here.
got great speed. Oh, what vision.
Oh, this shit.
Can they catch it?
Open me.
They won't
He
get
get
it.
his everything. Imaginable.
Boy, nothing electrifies the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Russell. Pulls it in, it's Cherry. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Turning it on. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to throw on first down. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll start this drive with a pass. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown UNLV. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Oh, God.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Oh,
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw.
oh, he can do that?
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have
That's
thought the defense was
interference.
coming in
Hello.
coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too...
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Russell. Under fire. That's caught, it's Harmon. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Longhorns come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback extends the play. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left
That is
side.
you cheating, bro. Come on.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Come
This
on.
offense is
I
going his
know.
way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Picked
That's
off,
too
and they
bad.
ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by...
There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wide open downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Texas, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Vaughn. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it inside the 15.
What the fuck? Who the fuck is 12?
He sets them up with a 1st and goal.
He's out of here.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in
Hey,
football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Wants to keep it in the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And that one did not work.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Horns. They got it again on offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. On the run, still looking. He's going to fire to the left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Rebels offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick strike complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
But I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get them on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Rebels! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Russell. Under fire. He's got it inside the 25. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make...
Where the fuck was he going, dog?
And finally, out
Are you serious? Look at him.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to...
Touchdown, Rebels.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck is with this dude.
Trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down himself. It's a running room. Inside, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Pure domination all game
Well,
long.
fast and you don't
Whether
click
they've
it.
been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
27.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this spot. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all...
Turning it on.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail, now you set the other team up for almost automatic points.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Get set! Get set! Black 24! Clear!
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
27.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Russell. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence. And
the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum.
Bruh, niggas ain't even blocking, bro.
Back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.